becoming the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes had to leave the WWE. Moving on to the independent scene, where on WWE, he had no business left what to do. He had no things left what he had to do. What he did, as he left the company on his terms, to bet on himself, and made him a bigger star than ever. We're just gonna take a look at the journey of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes left WWE on May 20th to bet on himself. Then showing up in Impact Wrestling. First goes on Twitter and then marks out every single person he wants to work with. And it didn't matter what he had to work with, he made it sure that he was going to work with him. The biggest one of all time was going to be, we're going to start it off with Adam Cole. Cody Rhodes worked with Adam Cole in the Bullet Club. It was a faction that he worked with him in the Bullet Club. It was not something that Cody Rhodes, didn't. And Adam Cole was just, had never crossed paths. It's an interesting fact. They have crossed paths, Adam Cole and Cody Rhodes, in the Bullet Club. And it was fantastic. And then Cody Rhodes keeps on free agenting. Again, has a absolute banger of a match at WCPW with Kurt Angle. Come on, that match is, to this day, is one of the greatest wrestling matches on the independent scene, if I have to say. Now, as a big check mark is Adam Cole, but then the second one is the Young Bucks. Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen calls the Young Bucks, says that Cody Rhodes is leaving, and I want you to be his friends. I want you to, you should take care of him, and he absolutely did. The moment they met, they hit it off. Cody and the Bucks, and again, it was Kevin Owens and Kevin Steen with the friendship with, the Bucks, and to do that was pretty interesting if you think about it, isn't it? It was not nerve-wracking. It was like, holy fuck, they actually pulled it off. And from that moment, Cody Rhodes forms Bullet Club, goes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and makes the damn hell career of himself over there. A damn hell career that is very, known to the wrestling community as one of the best storylines and the best moments that Bullet Club went mainstream. Cody Rhodes now. For month 4, he debuted for Ring of Honor Final Battle. But that was not it for him to do. Not appearing for Ring of Honor Final Battle, that was not it for him to do. What for him was to do was to go, again, be a free agent, then Bullet Club, and now, after, his stint with WWE was over, Stephen Amell and Cody Rhodes hit it off in WWE at SummerSlam, and from then onwards, when Cody Rhodes left the company, he had a big actor, a Hollywood superhero actor, was so big in the name of the franchise series Arrow, and Arrowverse, which was so big at that time, he ends up partnering with Cody Rhodes. Not partnering, my bad. Partners up with Cody Rhodes. It makes Bullet Club even more mainstream. Now you have, now you're like, oh, what is Bullet Club? What is What is Stephen Amell posting? What is Stephen Amell really doing, huh? What is he really doing? What is he posting? People like, what's going on? So people don't know that, do they? Goes on to start a faction with Hangman, you know, Juice Robinson. There are a lot of people you can mention here. I don't know. There are a lot of people where the blows off. The place Cody Rhodes made his name was Ring of Honor. This is where he taught that isn't even great enough to bet on himself, to show enough talent. That is he worth the damn? Is he made of something? Does he have any dignity? Any take up any object or persona to think about it that I am worth the damn. It's just under my father's Dusty Rhodes. I can do this myself. I can be this myself. And that's what it did. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. I keep on saying it. Sue my ass. Ring of Honor. Is where Cody proved himself. Again, now the Bullet Club turns into a civil war. And now you have Stephen Amell showing up to Ring of Honor. Did you ever imagine a Hollywood actor showing up to Ring of Honor? Think about it. And a Hollywood actor wrestling in a company known as Ring of Honor. A company that is pretty good enough, but it's not really, over the top that big. It's pretty good enough though, but it's not over the top. Over expansion or whatever you say. It's a Ring of Honor, man. Come on. It was Ring of Honor. So, yeah. So Cody Rhodes goes on to, now exchanging a tweet with Dave Meltzer, where, as you see this below, the at WWE guy tweeted, "Can Ring of Honor sell out 10K people?" For that, and Dave said, not anytime soon," or something like that. All right. And then Cody Rhodes said, "I'll take that. That did mean the Bucks can do it." And that's the tweet. As you can see below, that's the tweet there where Cody Rhodes bet on himself. He had more. And as soon as they started to think about this idea, March 2018 came by the thought of All In. And when they thought of it, it became bigger. It became better. It became more than ever. And it was Cody Rhodes just, saying, selling out a 10K arena with these fans. An independent wrestling and outside WWE show with that many people. This was over the top. Absolutely fantastic idea that Cody Rhodes had, and prospected his vision up to even more heights. Just think about the fact. A wrestler who was a joke as a jobber, if you really get down into the lore essence of this thing. What essence? Was he a jobber? No, he was. I get it, Spades. He was not, but Yeah, he was a jobber. He was a jobber, but he rolls on. There, he takes a specific eye from a billionaire in name of Tony Khan. who has been a wrestling fan and more than a wrestling mark than he has ever is. And he says, and they come together to found a company known as AEW in January of 2019. And their first show in this announced Double or Nothing. This was a movement that Cody Rhodes started, and you just think about it from going to bet on himself on the independent free agent. Ring of Honor that was absolutely when nobody thought how good would he be in Ring of Honor. How good he would be in Ring of Honor. Nobody thought that, man. It's interesting how Cody Rhodes has gone that far. And in AEW, he was one of the top stars with the likes of Kenny Omega, you know. Now, Cody Rhodes' AEW career sums up to be having some fantastic matches in their first year and having a great 2019, cutting that undesirable to ungoddamn deniable. Come on, like, everybody knew that was it. Like it was like, come on, got it. You got it, or something like that. And then just building MJF to a great new hype, man. From there onwards, Cody Rhodes, won the TNT Championship, defended it, but that's where he fell apart. Sure, the Brody Lee stuff was, fucking great, whatever. But later, even more later, that's where he flunders and flunders and flunders and flunders. And then he keeps on flundering and he keeps on flundering and he just keeps on flundering. And what he did was to distance himself from the Young Bucks. And that's what ruined the personality of Cody Rhodes. Well, what it worked, what it would really worked, and him announcing that he can compete for the AEW World Championship. Chris Jericho loses was a stupid. And for him to lose, and if he doesn't win, and for him to lose that match to Chris Jericho, it might was even worse to it. Because Chris Jericho should have lost that match. If Cody's announced it, it's pretty known, but it pulled a swerve. And now, as we know, in his show, Cody cannot lie because, we saw Todd, we know. Now, he's getting booed in 2021 AL. He's getting 2022, early 2022, he's getting booed, and he has had enough. He says, you know what? This is my baby. I started it. I really started it. I went on the indies, but this is not, my legacy is not like that. I want to do what I always wanted to do. He leaves AEW. Nobody knows what he always wanted to do, really. Do they? So, was it Hollywood? Probably. Who knows? Was it Hollywood? I don't know. So he goes on to, just being quiet for the rest of months, and boom. Then you hear some, instant teases WWE was doing back then, man. There was some instant teases and stuff, like there was some stuff going on, and with Seth Rollins and his main event, it's opportunity to wrestle at WrestleMania. You understood what were they going for. He shows up at Mania, beats Rollins clean, and that's where we're talking about what he's currently at. Trying to beat the story again. He has lost to Roman, but he's trying to beat the story again, finish the story. And that was to win the WWE Championship that his dad held, but he never got to, take it home and take it all the way. That's what Cody Rhodes most probably, I would say, would do this year. This is pretty known for the fact that he wouldn't be able to do this year. It is a pretty notable fact that should have happened this year. It should happen this year. Should have happened last year, people say, but now what this storyline is even much bigger. It's much hotter than ever with what Cody Rhodes is doing, and it is even more over for him to win now. It's even more. It's like he has more popularity than ever he had. Yeah, he had popularity, but like he is popular for the simple fact because they don't want to see him not get this opportunity and take it away from him. They think it's hardy ass bullshit. Come on. That's what he said as a press conference. This is bullshit. We just take out these facts, started a list, uploaded it on Twitter, worked all the guys he wanted to work with, wrestled across every independent wrestling promotion, free agenting from every one of them. Wrestled a great match with likes of Kurt Angle, at WCPW. Then shows up at Ring of Honor Final Battle, debuts at Ring of Honor, then debuts at New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then, also before that, he debuted at Impact, but that's a great one with little one with New Japan that has a great one with Ring of Honor and then she was running Impact still, but then finally signs a deal to wrestle for Ring of Honor. Like Ring of Honor, he signed a deal that now he's only gonna wrestle for Ring of Honor. So he just wrestles for Ring of Honor. Wrestles for them. And it's absolutely incredible. In wrestling for Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, as a great wrestling, trilogy of what it's been to, even at that time, how much it's been to, but yeah. Now, Bullet Club Civil War, again, New Japan, Stephen Amell, inviting Stephen Amell into it, and making Bullet Club one of the most popular things in pro wrestling. In the time of where pro wrestling was not that popular, in my opinion, or what WWE was doing, it did not deliver pretty well with Roman and stuff. So yeah, making pro wrestling big and mainstream, with the likes of Stephen Amell being in Bullet Club. Come on, and getting news channels and top people and top websites and stuff to get know of what Cody Rhodes was building at Ring of Honor and at For All In. Does All In, does AEW. We just talked about his AEW. Just think about this, all of the stuff he's gone through, and now to becoming the American Nightmare. It's not something that's on a desire. It's not a want. It had to happen. He had to do it because there's no way other than to tarnish his own legacy. And just remember, at Dusty's kid, he doesn't want to be Dusty's kid. He wants to be the American Nightmare. He wants to be Cody Rhodes. He wants to be himself. He wants to do what is his passion. He wants to fulfill his dreams in becoming the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. And he became the American Nightmare through that. And the American Nightmare is probably the most over wrestler in the entire professional wrestling industry. Alright, this was just a dive in of Cody Rhodes becoming the American Nightmare. And if you like more content like this, click below where Cody Rhodes, live one Cody Rhodes to win the Fisher story, and Geek Bro, where Spades reviews Cody Rhodes's and the Rock's attraction and stuff. No, where Spade interviews Cody Rhodes's WWE career, his entire wrestling career, and in more detail, if you want to know. It's not because of how he became the American Nightmare. It's how we detail Cody Rhodes' entire wrestling career. Anyways, this has been a long, pretty video, and I hope you stayed for the entire video with STW. And